Okay. Hi, Shavez. Okay, Deborah. We'll start a new chapter, probability. No doubts in linear programming.
No, sir.
Okay, you completed NCRT?
Doing, sir.
Doing. Okay, how many questions left?
Some more are there, sir.
Did you start the chapter?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. All right. So probability of 12th is a little bit based on 11th also, right? You remember permutation, combination, everything?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we'll be needing that also in this chapter. Fadil is also here. Okay, so I'll give you the basic definitions first. Okay, then we'll move on to what the core of 12th probability is. Hi, Fadil.
Hello, sir.
Any doubts on the last chapter, linear programming?
No, sir.
Okay, we'll start a new chapter, probability today. Okay, so write down first is random experiment. If in each trial of an experiment, conducted under identical conditions, the outcome is not unique, but maybe of any of the several possible outcomes. Then such an experiment is known as random experiment. Okay, so suppose we throw a dice. Okay, so we can get 1 2 3 4 5 6, right? So out of this 6, any of the 6 can be the output of the throwing of dice, right? So that experiment is a random experiment. We know the outputs, what can they be, but we cannot predict the outcome. We cannot say it will be 2. We can say it will be one of the 6. Okay, so this is called a random experiment. It is controlled but unpredictable. Okay,
Yes, sir.
all right, note it down. Next one is outcome. What will we say what outcome is? A possible result of a random experiment. Okay, a possible result of a random experiment, just like 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. It is a possible result of this experiment. So that is called an outcome. Sample space, the set of all possible outcomes. Same here, you can see sample spaces, the set of all possible outcomes of a random experiment. Note it down. Okay. So what's an event? Every subset of a sample space is called an event. S is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Suppose if this is the sample space, then event can be getting an even number. Okay. Any subset that you take from the sample space is called an event. Impossible event, empty set is called impossible event, but probability is 0. Same way, there is called sure event. The complete set of sample space is called sure event. Okay. Mutually exclusive events. Two events are said to be mutually exclusive if E1 intersection E2 is phi. Okay. Mutually exclusive means दोनों एक साथ नहीं हो सकते. If this happens, then that cannot happen. If that happens, then this cannot happen. So the intersection of them is phi. There is nothing common between them. Okay. And this is extremely important. Mutually exclusive events. Note it down. Done. Deborah, Fadal.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Exhaustive events. If E1, E2, En are n events, of a sample space and E1 union E2 union En results in sample space. That means you can get whole sample space when you take union of events. Then they are called exhaustive events. Okay. For an example, we throw a dice and we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And E1 is getting even number, E2 is getting odd number. We can see that even union E2 is sample space, so they are exhaustive events. Okay, So mutually exclusive and mutually exhaustive. Both are extremely important for boards also and for competitive exams also. Okay, so understand this very clearly. Okay, both of you got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Whenever they say mutually exclusive, then intersection is 0. Remember this. ठीक है, जब भी mutually exclusive events होगा, intersection will be 0. Mutually exclusive and exhaustive event. Events which are both mutually exclusive and exhaustive, such that, again the same example is right. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Even is getting even number, A2 is getting odd number. Okay, so here we can see अगर even number आएगा तो odd कभी आ ही नहीं सकता, and if we are getting odd number then even is not even remotely possible. But if you take a union of this, then we get whole sample space. So they are exclusive. One, if one happens then another cannot happen, but they are exhaustive also. दोनों को मिला दें, then we get the whole sample space. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, note it down. Okay. Next one is complementary events. For every event A, this corresponds another event A dash called the complementary event to A. It is called not A. ठीक है? Getting a even number, so not even number would be getting a odd number. Okay, so A and A dash. These are of class 11 topics. Just giving you revision. If they ever say A or B, event A or B, that means A union B. If they ever say event A and B, that means they are asking about intersection. Okay. Remember, probability is always less than equals to 1 but greater than equals to 0. Okay, sometimes they ask questions based on this. One more question. Okay, done. Deborah, Fadil.
Yes, sir.
So this was class
Yes,
11
sir.
topic. क्लास 12 टॉपिक इज एक्सट्रीमली इंटरेस्टिंग. ठीक है, बहुत ज्यादा इंटरेस्टिंग चीजें हैं इसमें. फर्स्ट टॉपिक इज कंडीशनल प्रोबेबिलिटी. प्रोबेबिलिटी निकालनी सबको आती है ना? जस्ट गिव मी 1 सेकेंड. Okay, conditional probability you can find, Deborah, Fadil.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so what is conditional probability? Suppose we are tossing 3 coins. Can anyone tell me the sample space for this? If we toss 3 coins, then what is the sample space? What can be the outcomes?
Sir, 3 heads, 2 heads, 1 tail, and then
ऐसे
one
बोलो
head,
H
tail.
H
अच्छा हाँ.
H
Then
H T
HHT,
H
HTH,
T H H, right?
yeah, THH, and TTH. फिर
THT,
THT, yes sir. फिर
HTT,
TTT, हाँ, then
then
TTT,
TTT, right? 8
yes
will be
sir,
the sample space.
yes
Okay.
sir,
And suppose event we have event A as getting at least 2 heads. At least मतलब होता है कि 2 भी आ सकते हैं, 3 भी आ सकते हैं. Okay.
yes sir.
So for this, what will be the sample space? Event A.
Sir, TTH,
अरे TTH कैसे हो सकता है? Getting at least 2 heads.
अच्छा 2 heads, okay, yes sir. HHT and HTH and THH, then HHH.
Very good. Okay. Now suppose event B we are describing getting head on the first coin. इसका बताओ sample space.
Sir, HHH, then HHT,
Yes, ये ना
HTH.
ज्यादा इसमें बिल्कुल 1 आ जाएगा तो आपको इसको टेल कर दो, ठीक है, वरना इट विल बी एन इशू. ठीक है, getting tail on the first coin.
Then THH, TTH, THT, and TTT.
THH, TTH, THT and TTT. ठीक है, वेरी गुड. सो इसकी प्रोबेबिलिटी निकालनी हम सबको आएगी. देखो P of A अगर निकालें हम, if we find P of A, then this is 4 and that is 8. So 4 by 8, so half. Okay. If you find P of B, then again this is 4 by 8, so 1 by 2. Okay. Clear? Deborah, Fadil?
Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir.
है ना, टोटल सैंपल स्पेस से हम डिवाइड कर देते हैं एंड वी गेट द आंसर. नाउ व्हाट इज कंडीशनल प्रोबेबिलिटी? कंडीशनल प्रोबेबिलिटी क्या बोलती है? कंडीशनल प्रोबेबिलिटी इज इफ दिस हैज हैपेंड देन व्हाट इज द प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ दिस अरिंग, राइट? सपोज फादल एक एग्जाम था. ओके, यू गिव योर प्री बोर्ड्स, आपके नंबर काफी कम आए. ओके, यू गॉट 15 मार्क्स. ठीक है. सो इफ आई से इफ your parents know about your result, okay, then what is the probability of you getting पिटाई from your parents? So this is conditional probability. ठीक है, अगर ऐसा हो चुका है then इसकी probability कितनी होगी? Okay.
Yes sir.
Okay, so in this question let's see. If I say what is the probability of event A if B has already occurred? फिर से समझो. What is the probability of event A if B has already occurred? मतलब क्या कह रहे हैं, वो B हो चुका है, राइट? सो अब हमें उसकी प्रोबेबिलिटी में इतना टेंशन नहीं है, B तो ऑलरेडी हो चुका है, बट वी हैव टू फाइंड द प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ A हैपनिंग जब B हो चुका है. दैट मींस कैन आई से वी हैव टू फाइंड द प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ A व्हेन B इज द सैंपल स्पेस?
Yes sir.
यस और नो, ये बात समझ में आई देबोरा?
Yes, sir.
Right? Whenever we have conditional probability, remember this, whatever has already happened is this sample space, is the new sample space. Okay, so let's look at this. B is the sample space here. THH, TTH, THT, TTT. So number of elements in this is 4. And probability of A happening, getting at least 2 heads. So 2 heads कहाँ पर है? देखिए एक में है. So the answer will be 1 by 4. B हो चुका है, that means इन चारों में से कुछ आया है हमारे पास. Okay, now we have to find getting at least 2 heads. So how many elements are there? Only 1. So probability of this is 1 by 4. Is it clear?
Yes sir.
Now if we look at this mathematically, what we found the probability of A intersection B, right? हमने देखा कॉमन कितने उसमें एलिमेंट्स, and we saw only one element is common, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
And नीचे हमने डिवाइड किससे करा, probability of B से,
Yes, sir.
and this is called conditional probability. A/B, इसको ऐसे लिखते हैं, ठीक है? बहुत बार ऐसे भी लिखा जाता है, so do not be confused. Okay, so probability of A when B has already occurred is probability of A intersection B divided by P of B. Absolutely clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, note it down. पूरा एग्जाम्पल नोट डाउन कर लेना, ठीक है? So whenever you see this kind of question, कभी घबराने की बात नहीं है, टोटल सैंपल स्पेस लिख देना, इवेंट ए का सैंपल स्पेस लिख देना, बी का सैंपल स्पेस लिख देना, उसके बाद आपको पता है क्या करना होता है, ठीक है? इंटरसेक्शन निकालना है, ए इंटरसेक्शन बी, एंड जो भी हो चुका होगा that will be the sample space. If you follow this method, every question will be piece of cake. Okay, Debora Fadal?
Yes, sir.
And in this chapter, follow the method, follow the concept, तब questions होंगे, वरना हर question पढ़ के आपको ऐसा लगेगा अरे तो समझ में नहीं आ रहा. Okay, so always divide like this. Experiment क्या है, उसका sample space. Events क्या है, उसको लिख दो, उनके sample space लिख दो, question will be done with. Okay. Okay, let's solve one question on this. A fair dice is rolled. Consider the following events. A is 1, 3 and 5. B is 2, 3 and C is 2, 3, 4, 5. Find P of A given B and P of B given A, P of A given C and P of C given A, P of A union B given C and P of A intersection B given C. Okay. You guys can solve this?
Yes, sir.
All right. Solving this, Deborah, Fadil.
Solving, sir.
Okay.
Sir, I got the answer as P of AB, the first one, 1 by 2 and 1 by 3.
Question, I do not have the answer. Let's see. Die is rolled, then sample spaces 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. So A given B. B is 2, 3, A
3, 6.
okay. Common is 3 only, so 1 by 2. And P
Yes,
of,
sir.
and they would never like reciprocate this, ठीक है? P A given B and P B given A is not reciprocal to each other, ठीक है?
Okay,
2 by
sir.
1 नहीं लिखना कभी भी. So P A given A is also common is 1, A is 3, 1 by 3. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Second one also you got?
Yes, sir. Second one, 1 by 2 and 2 by 3.
Okay, C नीचे 4 है, common is 5 and 3, 2. So 1 by 2. Okay. P of C A given A में नीचे 3 है, common is 2, so 2 by 3. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Third one also?
Third one I'm doing, sir.
Okay.
Sir, 3 by 4 and 1 by 2, 1 by 4.
Okay. A union B is 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay. So probability of A union B given C is common is 2, 3, and 5. 3 and 3 by 4. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And next question, intersection B. B intersection is 3. Only 3. And we have to find P of A intersection B given C. So common here is also 3. So 1 by 4. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So just writing down the sample space gives us the answers. Let's see
Yes.
another question. A coin is tossed 3 times. Find probability of E given F in each of the following. Head on the third toss, F is heads on first two toss. At least two heads. At most two heads. At most two tails. At least one tail. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Solving it, Deborah, Fadil? Okay, Deborah. Fadil, what about you? Okay, the answer of this is 1 by 2. Is 6 by 6. Okay, Deborah, correct answer. Do I need to solve this or we can jump to another question? Okay, so next question. Two coins are tossed. Find probability of E given F in each. First case, E is given as tail appears on at least one coin. F is one coin shows heads. Second one, E is no tail appears, and F is no head appears. Okay, we solve this. You have 2-3 minutes. Okay, let's see. Solid, Deborah, Badal.
Solving, sir.
Okay, 2 more minutes.